ECN Trade Technical Webinar. Good morning, my name is Rob Clayton. The Australian dollar overnight retreats from the recent highs around 76.30 to 40 and records a low of 75.66. Potentially, while we remain above 75.40, then the upside objective still holds towards 76.15 and then on towards 76.70.85. Although I'm not the strongest of the bulls, reason behind this is that the market over the last few attempts above this 76 region has not sustained, and you can see here again after recording that high around 76.40 does show a potential fall if re-challenge above 76 again. I would sell into strength towards 76.70, 85. And seeing a break eventually of 75.40 would reinstate the downside to the objective of 74.0515. The euro, after performing very firmly against the weaker US dollar, now actually retreats from the 112 region and gives back half of its gains, and now currently holding above the key support level of 111.0515. If we get a break anywhere between 111.15 to 30 to the downside, then I expect to see further weakness and reinstate that objective of 109.5075, which is where I am actually looking for in the next few days or into next week. Any fresh advances still looks towards that resistance of 112.80.90 as a bear camp, or heavy supply should come from there. And you can see here that as we're gaining towards that upside, it is failing. The technicals are slowly forming to a potential negative outlook. So the key is 111.15, break there, then we're looking towards 109.5. Now with dollar yen, it really needs to stage a rally in the next 24 hours and break above 101.65 to 80. As you can see here, we got to 60, nearly traded that 101.60 level last night. If we don't see a break above 101.65.80, then the view is that we will look towards the downside and challenge this level around 100. Although it is noted a break there will give a view down towards 98.60.65, I do expect to see under 100 of an intervention from the BOJ. So do keep an eye on there if you are trading from the shorter side, because if we do get a rejection, we could easily go back to the 103 level if there is an intervention. Well, sterling going sideways since the break above 132.70, although it did have a brief challenge off that break level, as you can see there last night. It got to a low of 78. Initially, while we remain above 132.70, then the objective holds towards 134.20.45, around the recent highs. However, there is some caution to this bullish view, because if we see a break beneath 132.70, that would reinstate a fall back towards the recent lows, as you see here, around 130.25.30. Well, gold, do note we are rejecting this level of 1366.67, and from the overnight price action now looks towards the support seen around 1346. And you can see here that 1346 does play a key level, because if we see a break beneath these troughs, then it would expose further weakness down towards 1328 to 30. And as you can see here, the indicator is breaking down. So I do believe we have probably seen a short-term top here around 1366 to 67, and look for the move down towards that 1346. And as I note, beneath there, 28. My views on oil was to state the fact that we were getting oversold extremely, and a bounce from 38.5 may come through. Well, it has, and as you can see here, we are looking now towards 43.5 as an objective. If this pattern holds, this down channel may actually stage a challenge where a retreat may come back in and see a fall towards this region again of 38.5. However, a break above 43.5 would give further momentum up towards $46 a barrel. But at this stage, I'm only looking for a small advance and maybe a retest to the downside again. Well, that's a wrap. Thank you very much for listening. Hope you enjoy your day.